something dumb, but let's laugh at the dumb people. Why not? Let's laugh at the dumb people. So let's just see how stupid they got.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So what we're going to be looking at today can only be described as the virtue signaling Olympics. We're going to be looking at several content creators who are currently dogpiling a different content creator for that content creator's very controversial tweet about ICE in the situation in Minneapolis. And we're going to see not just more virtue signaling, but a lot of it being very hypocritical and just hollow and done for the sake of brownie points on the internet. Now, there's a couple players involved in today's story, beginning with Ludwig and his girlfriend, Cutie Cinderella, and of course...
Okay, Rev, I'm sorry, I'm calling you out. Where was the Wigs? Where is that, Rev? Come on, well, I'm Rev. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Sorry. Be better, Rev. You've got to be better, Rev.
Of course, given the topics we're going to be going over today, we would have Hasan spawn in and say some very crazy stuff, including trying to insult people with images of him shocking them. No self-awareness whatsoever. But this is the content creator they're all going after. His name is Pollos. He is a very popular streamer. He's been around for like at least a decade at this point, but he got himself in some hot water when he made this tweet. It actually goes longer, but I'm just going to give you the gist, okay?
Okay, let me, I will try and fast read it. Don't know what he said above this, but if you don't want to get hurt or anybody to get hurt, mind your fucking own business. If you disagree with anything in the country, you can peacefully protest anything you want, even though you're wasting your precious time on this earth and it's annoying. It's not against the law to protest. It is against the law to interfere with literal federal agents, police, etc. You cannot fucking do that. I don't give a fuck how you feel about ICE. Do you want to get fucking hurt? Nobody with a sane mind would drive a car into federal agents, run up on them, interfere, grab, push, shove, touch in any way whatsoever. Please listen. Stop listening to people on the internet lying to you, saying we're being invaded and it's Nazis and these aren't real cops or whatever the fuck. Because those people are directly getting people fucking killed. No politician either should be telling people that ICE needs to be abolished. You're just making more and more people that are slow to think that they need to go out and try to fight these people that are just trying to do their job. Doesn't matter how you feel. America voted for this. If you disagree, it's okay, but you can't stop it. Do I personally agree with the way shit is happening with the social media? How there were weird hype videos arresting illegal immigrants? Fuck no, that shit is weird. And I don't know what the rest is. And holy fuck, punctuation, motherfucker. Do you use it? Dear fucking God. Motherfucker needs an English lesson on how to use goddamn punctuation. That was painful. And Atsunashi, he's not a VTuber. This guy's not a VTuber.
Basically, he's saying if you want to go protest ICE, you definitely can. There's nothing wrong with that. But the second you cross into the territory of actually impeding on law enforcement and their actions, like you're actually physically impeding what they're doing in their investigations, that's when things get dangerous. And all he's saying is, be careful, because if you do stuff like that, you're putting yourself and those around you in harm's way. Most people would say this is a very common sense take here, but boy, did people get very upset. This is Twitter we're talking about here. People were furious about this.
Oh, boy.
To the point where he deleted his tweets. He would go on to explain the context even more, but yeah, he was essentially dogpiled to the point of deleting the tweets. And a lot of the content creators we mentioned earlier, they came in. Either they were directly responding to the now deleted tweet, or they were making subtweets about it, or further tweets, or going on stream and talking about this guy. Basically, the way it works with these streamers, the second you step out of line, or they even think you stepped out of line, especially politically, they basically deport you from the LA streaming circle, okay?
Yeah. And it's not just the LA streaming circle that does this. It's literally if you step out of line even a whisker, even with a thought, they will literally hit you for thought crimes. And if they even think you've gone a whisker out of line, you become persona non grata. And this is why it's a good idea to stay the fuck away from shit like this. Because I won't talk about it too much because I've said it so many fucking times. I will just be repeating myself. These people they are the beast that cannot be fed. The minute you capitulate to them, they will only want more. And if you deviate from them, even in the ever so slightest, they will devour you in a heartbeat. That's why it's not worth getting involved with these kind of groups in the first place. Because in the end, they will always turn on you. These groups will always turn on you, no matter what. You may think, oh yeah, they're my friends. They love me. They support me. They understand me. They will always, 100% always turn on you. That is a fact. People of this ilk will not allow you to move even the slightest different direction from what they are. And if you do, you're done. And it will happen. This is not an if, this is a when.
Like you're gone to them. Like they don't want you around anymore whatsoever. And here's one of the responses I'm mentioning right now. This is from Ludwig on the, of course, deleted post. He says, telling people to bend over and submit is the least American thing you can do.
Tell me you didn't actually read the post without telling me you didn't actually read the post. It's long, yes, but I just took literally 1 minute and read it on stream, and I understood exactly what the fuck he meant. It's don't want none, don't get none. You want to protest? Fine. You peacefully protest. The minute you stop being peaceful, expect consequences. It's literally that simple. And fucking Jellywig was too stupid to figure that out. Bear in mind this is performative. Bear in mind. Ludwig said this purely out of performance. He basically said this because he is audience captured, and he did it to appease his audience. That's it. That's why he said this. Whether or not he believes it, I don't know, but he made this tweet response for his audience, so his audience will keep coming back and giving him money. That's it. It's literally that dirt fucking simple. And you can tell he did that because of the way he made his post. Because only someone that is completely audience captured and is completely beholden to their audience would take that statement that I just read on stream and equate it to this.
That's literally not what he said at all. People also interpreting this as Ludwig trying to imply people can't protest, even though he directly says, like, you can go ahead and protest, there's nothing wrong with that. This is a complete misrepresentation. If you don't have the context of this deleted post, you would think that's what the guy said in his tweet, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He's just making this up. He's creating a straw man to argue with. And then he also has this part about it being the least American thing you can do. Oh, geez. Leave it to Jellywig, Captain America over here, to decide what is the American thing to do or whether or not you count as an American, which is very ironic given the context of ICE and...
Well, don't forget that they're gatekeeping that now, too. Like, they're gatekeeping what they consider being American. Leave us not forget, we've seen the incidences where people that were carrying American flags almost got attacked by the rioters because they instantaneously thought that because the person was carrying a flag, they were quote-unquote NAGA. And then they realized, oh, no, you're actually one of us. You're okay. But they're actually viewing someone carrying the American flag as being MAGA. So they're 100% trying to gatekeep what they consider being an American.
The situation in Minneapolis. But yeah, and after that, Ludwig would go on his stream and start talking about the situation, calling Los Pollos a loser, and he describes how for the rest of his life he wants to make sure he's more successful than him.
Yeah, and then Slime and fucking Connor reply.
What this with the hair? Okay, chat, can we talk about the hair for a second? Shizzed in Ludwig's hair and he mistook it for shampoo. It must have been Hasan. When did Hasan bust a nut from his inverted micropenis on a Jellywig's head and Jellywig went, new shampoo? What the fuck is that hair? Oh my god!
Why? Los, stop, bro. This isn't you. Let him hear it, Los. We support you. I think he has a very human feeling right now. I think in life, when you see someone you don't like succeed, you kind of prey on their downfall. I think that's a pretty human thing. We've all preyed on people's downfall.
Wait, hold up. Who's he referring to?
I think he has a very human feeling right now. I think in life, when you see someone you don't like succeed, you kind of prey on their downfall. I think that's a pretty human thing. We've all preyed on people's downfalls before. But it took me...
Is Ludwig trying to strawman the fact that he's an asshole? Is that what he's... Wait, most called Ludwig a cuck? Okay, truth in advertising. Okay, so he's saying that that he is more successful than Los, and Los is preying on Ludwig's downfall. Oh my god, he's trying to play the martyr and it's not working. Let's see. Let me read this tweet. Who's next on the list? Ludwig, get back in your cock chair in the corner, buddy. Stay the fuck out of grown man business. You're the fakest person I've ever seen grace the internet. Can't wait till someone tweets a clip of you treating a waiter like shit, pussy. Again, lost punctuation. Do you use it? For the love of all that is holy. Sorry. That annoys the crap out of me when people just do ramble posts and don't actually properly use punctuation. It annoys the shit out of me.
I think that's a pretty human thing. We've all preyed on people's downfalls before. But it took me a long time. It took me like 25 years probably. It probably took me maybe even 26, 7 years. It took me a long time to realize that is loser behavior. Losers prey on people's downfall. Winners try to become more successful than the people that they're preying on the downfall of.
Look, everyone, it's Saint Ludwig. Do you know what he just did? Do you guys know what he just did? Did you guys recognize the quote that he just aped? Anybody recognize the quote that he just tried to ape there? Yeah, Ludwig, the alcoholic poisoning supporter, yeah. He literally just tried to ape. Losers always line about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. He literally just tried to ape Sean Connery from The Rock. That's what he just did. Oh my god, this guy is so fucking pathetic.
And I'll do everything in my power to be more successful than Los Pollos till I die.
That's a pretty interesting and, hypocritical point of view there, where he's saying this guy is a loser for preying on his downfall, but Ludwig is a winner because he wants to dedicate the rest of his life to being more successful than him. It's basically the flip side of the same coin. Like, I don't understand what he's talking about.
Yeah. Because See, if Ludwig was actually like Saint Ludwig, like he pretends like he is, he would say in the context of his occupation, losers would always pray for the downfall of their enemies and dance on their graves. Winners just try and bring joy, entertainment, and joy to the people that they stream for. If he was actually going, see, he's so stupid. He even fucked up the Saint Ludwig persona, because the good guys, the winners, the winner would have said, the losers can do, the losers want to do this. Winners try to bring joy and entertainment to those that participate within their streams, and that's it. That's legitimate. Like, that's what the quote unquote winners do. I will win because all I care about is I want to make sure that I put on a good stream, I'm entertaining, and that people come to my stream, have fun. He literally couldn't do that. He literally couldn't be asked to say that much.
But anyways, we got some, what do they call it? Demon mode. That's what Mizkif describes himself as, given the recent controversies he's facing. But this is much more like that phrase actually implies, where he directly added all of the content creators who were saying negative things about him as a result of his comments about ICE and the situation in Minneapolis. And the first one we would see would be calling out Ludwig. And he would say this: who's next on the list? Ludwig, get back in your cuck chair in the corner, buddy. Stay the F out of grown men business. You're the fakest person I've ever seen grace the internet. I can't wait till someone tweets a clip of you treating a waiter like crap. And you might notice the chair comment here. Yeah, there's a reason why people say this about Ludwig. Cutie Cinderella, his girlfriend, seems to have a very interesting infatuation with Hasan, who displays some pretty disturbing behavior.
Not just Cutie Cinderella. Basically, everyone in the LA streamer circle, for some reason, had, like, the women in this LA streamer circle, for some reason, whether they're in a relationship or not, for some reason seem to gravitate towards Hasan. Chill reasons. I don't know. Maybe they think that he can fuck some of this popularity into him. God only fucking knows.
That Ludwig thinks is very crass.
Hasan.
Naughty.
Hasan is naughty.
Addicted to Zins.
Addicted to Zins, posts his package online, tells his friends to look at it.
Ew.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hasan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not.
If she actually covered her eyes and said, Hasan, I'm not looking, she would know that he humped the air. She looked. 100% she looked.
Not looking.
That's crass.
Ew.
And then Will did the same thing.
Jellywig. That was not crass. That was genuine harassment of your girlfriend. And you're just sitting there taking it. Crazy. Absolutely crazy stuff. Like, imagine any other content.
Well, yeah, because he's Hasan's bitch. He may be Cutie Cinderella's boyfriend. Doubt on that one anyway. But he's Hasan's bitch. And last I checked, being someone's bitch outweighs being someone's boyfriend. So you know who he's kneeling in front of every day.
Creator doing something like that. They would be completely ruined. And I see all the Hasan Glazers ignore that clip or say like, oh, well, they're friends, so it's okay. Which is a crazy set of logic, by the way. They try to basically ignore this like it's not a big deal, but you know 100% if Ethan Klein or Asmongold did anything even remotely as close to that, they'd want them locked away for the rest of their lives. Okay, so that's when you know these people are absolutely full of it. But we continue on.
If Ethan did that, they would want him put in front of a firing squad. Let's not fuck with it. Asmongold, they might say lock him up, but Ethan, they'd want him in front. They'd want him like put in front, blindfolded, put in front of a firing squad. Let's not fuck with it. Okay?
Cutie Cinderella would respond saying, I'm shocked you're saying this. You've always come off as such a good guy. First of all, you're shocked. Poor choice of wording there for someone who is a Hasan Glazer who seems to not care about him electrocuting dogs.
No. Rev, you mispronounced Hasan Dick Rider. Understandable. It's understandable. You might mix those two up, but context is key here. I mean, you've got to use the appropriate terminology for this.
But also we have this comment pointing out something pretty interesting. The whole, like, you come off as a good person seems very, very hollow, right? Like, you seemed like a good person until the second you said something I don't like. Yeah, that's definitely the LA streaming circle in general right here. Very fake people, but
Oh, he didn't say Savvy's post. Savvy, that's the issue with you lot. You come off as good people when none of you really are. It's a very fake scene and everyone sees it, but it's decent entertainment.
Circle in general right here. Very fake people, but he would respond quoting her saying, your pathetic boyfriend twisted my sentiment of ICE has offed people. It's a bad idea to go near them right now. If my brother or friend said they were going to go near ICE, I tell them, don't. All I wanted was less violence. Your man's then twists it into that I'm bending over and I'm not American, when all I was doing was warning people.
And that's why I said he did this because he's audience captured and he did this for his followers. That's why he said that. It was only for clout. He basically literally said, oh, you're telling everybody to just bend over is a great idea. He literally did it for clout. Because if he didn't, all of the Hasan fans that he borrows from would have said, why didn't you call him out? Why didn't you give him the business? You're a cuck. We hate you. We despise you. We're never coming to your stream again because you didn't go after Los Pollos and tell him that ICE is evil. Because he's audience captured. Because if he steps out of line, even slightly, they'll turn on him like that. You couldn't hear me, but I snapped my fingers. Yeah, he is literally afraid of the Hasan viewers because the Hasan viewers are the extremists. And if he doesn't match the extreme that they expect, they'll turn on him. They'll leave, and then they'll also dogpile him at the same time.
Very good response right here. I don't think it's going to make any difference to people like Cutie Cinderella or Ludwig or their communities because they're just completely brainwashed by this stuff. They are captured by this sort of stuff, and they have to say the right thing, so to speak. But we're not done with Cutie Cinderella. She is really taking advantage of everything going on here.
Here we go.
Not just trying to say things like this onto Twitter, saying I want everything that you want to happen to immigrants to happen to you. This tweet did not land very well.
People literally just, the thing that they want to happen to immigrants, the illegal immigrants specifically, is for them to go home. That's literally what people want. It's not, nobody is saying that any of the illegal immigrants should be killed. No one is saying that the illegal immigrants should be assaulted, like sexually assaulted. No one is saying that they want the illegal immigrants to be tortured. They literally just want the illegal immigrants to be sent back to their home country. That's it. Or for them to enter into the country legally. That's all that everybody wants to happen with these illegal immigrants. So, this is stupid. This is this is an attempt at an own that sailed spectacularly. There's no own here. There's absolutely no own here. This is someone living in $1 million house or mansion that feels like she is the moral arbiter above all of the little plebs. And it's like, you should listen to me. I'm so deep and philosophical. And I want everything that you want to have happen to the immigrants happen to you. I'm an LA streamer. And everybody probably took one look at that and went, are you professionally stupid or were you just born this way?
To immigrants to happen to you. This tweet did not land very well. You can see some of the big quotes on it saying I want them to live in their own country, among other things.
Yes.
But then she decided it's time to capitalize.
Yes. Okay. I talked about this a while back and I was mistaken on what I said. I said it was, I'm offering a correction here. I think I said several weeks ago that it was Valkyrie that did the fuck ice stickers. I was incorrect on that one. It was Cutie Cinderella that basically was making up and giving away fuck ice stickers. So I was wrong on that one. I mixed up. Granted, it's easy to mix up these dumbass bimbos in the LA streaming scene, but I did mix them up, and it was her that did the fuck ice stickers, not Valkyrie.
Okay, she comes out with F Ice stickers, which she is now selling, and she's saying a portion of the profits will help families affected by ice.
She made an incredible drawing of a bird destroying a piece of ice that says fuck ice. And I'm commissioning 500 stickers of that bird. And I'm going to be posting a link in my Discord.
Look at how virtuous I am, everybody. Look at me. I'm a good one. I'm one of the good ones. I'm so virtuous. You all like me, right? I approve. I support current thing that you guys support. So don't you love me now? Aren't you? Doesn't that want to make you give me more money, everyone? I'm supporting your current thing. And I'm gonna make money off of it by selling stickers and telling you a portion. But I'm not gonna tell you what portion. But a portion of it, 25 cents from every sticker. And I only ordered 500 of them, so that would be with some quick maths, because my brain is not mathing at the moment. That would be, I'm gonna donate $125 to these poor people that are affected by ice. Aren't I wonderful? Aren't I the Saint Mary of streaming? Aren't I absolutely wonderful? Don't you want to give me more money now in bits, subs, and donos? Because I'm just so wonderful that I'm going to sell these fuck ice stickers, and I'm gonna give like a 25 cents per sticker, and I'm making that number up, to like poor families that are affected by ice. Don't you love me now? Fuck you, sweetheart. Fuck you very much.
As soon as I have the stickers confirmed and printed from I Paint Burb, I think that's awesome, and I think it's important. And also, I Paint Burb's a percentage of the. She's also going to sell the stickers, but a percentage of the stickers are going to. Let me see what she said. A percentage of the stickers are going to support families that are being torn apart by ice.
So
Ow. That is so incredibly vague. I have to wonder if money is actually going anywhere. A percentage of the stickers are going to support families that are being torn apart by ice. How? How exactly is this money going to be supporting people that were torn apart by ice? At most, with these 500 stickers, at most, it's going to be like $500. How the fuck is that going to help anybody? In what universe is that going to help multiple families that are, quote, being torn apart by ice? It's all a fucking lie. It's all a fucking lie. And guarantee when it comes time to, if she actually does like does this donation, how the fuck is she gonna facilitate it? Is she gonna say, well, if your family was torn apart by ice, please send me an email, and she's gonna get scammed? Like, there's no good outcome for this. There's absolutely no good outcome for this. Other than it's her just preaching about how, like, basically say, look at how wonderful I am. I'm going to pretend that I care. I got a news flash for you, everybody. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care, and this is all a scam. In case it wasn't already obvious.
In wake of this, a lot of people are criticizing her. They're saying that she's virtue signaling and that she's taking advantage of the situation to sell stickers, to sell
Absolutely.
merch, and also that only a
Absolutely.
percentage of the stickers are going to support these families, not like the entire proceeds, only a portion of it. And also how
Because she's filthy fucking rich. She could literally just donate the money herself. She could commission the 500, pay for it out of pocket, and say 100% of the proceeds for this are going to go to this supposed support of families. Like, bear in mind, she's a fucking millionaire. Okay, she is a fucking millionaire, and between her and Jellywig, they are set for life. Yet she's gonna say, I commissioned 500 of these, and a portion of them, which grand total probably cost her grand total. If I'm gonna be obscenely generous, maybe she paid $1,000. Maybe she paid $1,000 for the manufacturing of these stickers, which realistically it's probably far less than that. Realistically, she probably only paid, like, the cost for 500 of these stickers is probably only $500 buck per sticker to create. She could have literally just like gone into her fucking purse and gave that money, and then just said all proceeds are going to help families. But she didn't. She said a percentage. And not even what percentage.
are you going to determine who's going to get the help or not? There's a lot of questions people have, and well, we move on to the next part of this video.
There we go.
As hinted at earlier, we have a Hasan sighting. Yes, he's taken a break from zapping dogs to make a post about Los Pollos.
Oh, is this
but
when he was in
of
Minnesota?
course, just like in the format of his other tweets, he directly ats Hasan, saying, yo, Hasan waited for the right second to trick his incel community as revenge for my effing dog shock collar tweets. These MFs always got an agenda. Nothing you say about me will convince the real ones. You effing freak. You abuse your effing dog, and you're a liar. Yep. Hasan didn't like this.
Words on that one, is
there
he?
was a back and forth here, which is a very interesting one, okay? And you'll see why. So he responded and he said, glad you actually went back on your insanely stupid statements about ICE and deleted them. I don't care about the dog accusations. I'm a political commentator. Hope this helps.
No, you're not, you dumb motherfucker. You're an Asmongold glazer that's pretending like you're not. You haven't been a political commentator for a long time. You spent your entire fucking streams wondering what Asmongold is talking about. You don't care about politics. You really, honestly, I don't even know if you care about Asmongold. Just care about looking like you're smart. That's all you care about. You don't care about politics. You don't care about Asmongold. You don't care about the country. You don't care about your community. All you care about is looking like you're smart. And everybody knows that you're not. And so you're spiraling. And you're losing people. And it's eating at you, which is why which is why Asmongold is set up rent-free in your fucking head. So you constantly get drunk and you slur around on your stream.
What is bro even talking about here? He's saying I'm not worried about the accusations because I'm a political commentator. So if you're a political commentator, you could never do anything bad? Is that what he's trying to say?
Oh, I just noticed something. He's changed his PFP. Hasan's PFP is no longer the CCP looking PFP. And now it's this looking PFP. Interesting. I didn't realize he changed it.
Hey, like, did I get like a concussion in the last couple of seconds? Like, am I confused? Because that seems very weird.
It's his variety photo? Oh, okay.
He would continue. So, like, he's saying, like, I'm not worried about the dog accusations, but then that's all he keeps bringing up, okay? So then he would quote him, because I guess it wasn't good enough to reply. He also quoted saying, the only dog I put the shock collar on was you yesterday when you deleted those tweets about ICE and then cried. And then he has this meme format that normally is used for Jellywig, by the way, and he put his face on there, which is very tone deaf, because This sort of chain collar is one he used on one of his own
on
dogs.
The other dog.
And it had
Chap.
visible...
He's literally too stupid to realize just how bad of an idea this was. Literally talking about the dog collar incident, and he decides to post a meme of him choke chaining a dog. This man is so stupid it defies description, honestly.
Scratches and bleeding on its neck thanks to that leash. Like, absolutely insane that he used this meme format for this situation. And also, we're now joking about shocking dogs. Like, yeah, I guess he's not worried about the accusations, is he? Because he seems to have accepted them and making more memes about shocking people. But what else can you really say in this situation? Los Pollos would quote him, just saying, "You abuse your dog, you're a piece of crap."
Oh,
I mean, what else do you really even have to say? There's no substance. All Hasan is doing is posting memes and trying to deflect the accusations he's facing. But one of the funniest things to come out over the past couple of days is another clip of Hasan. Now, maybe there's a reason why him and Ludwig are in the same boat here, because they seem to have the same issue going on, where, of course, Hasan's girlfriend, Valkyrie, is flirting with a co-host of their podcast, and these comments are wild.
Do you think I could turn you straight?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, if I was straight, we would be together. Would you?
Would I date you?
If I was straight. I'm just wondering.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would
thank
you
God
still
you're
have
gay.
all
Thank
of
God
your
you're gay.
characteristics?
Thank
Like,
Christ.
Wait, no, women are very sexual people.
yeah. Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know.
Yeah, I know. You know.
Are we sure he's straight gay and not simply bi? I have no idea who this person is. Don't know, quite frankly, don't care. Are we sure he's straight gay and not bi? Because look at the way they're cozying up right
Would
there.
you
God
still
you're gay.
have all
Thank
of
God
your
you're gay.
characteristics?
Thank
Like,
Christ.
Wait, no,
Do
women are
things-
very sexual people.
yeah. Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
You know.
Yeah, I know. You know too.
I mean, I don't know really, but I know. I heard about
Want to
it.
find out?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Anyways.
You're right. He's literally the gay friend that your girlfriend says don't worry about. Oh my God! Like, look at the way they're look at how close here. Listen to hearing their voices. They're into each other. And Hasan's sitting over here, cucked as fuck. She literally just offered herself. She literally just offered herself to him, and it sounds like he's interested. It legit sounded like he was interested. Maybe he's just being performative. Entirely possible he could be performative. What?
Okay. Anyways.
All right, guys, someone whip out Hasan a chair. Do you see the way he is squirming watching this interaction?
Yep.
And people will say this guy that she's flirting with, he's gay, as if that makes this whole situation less offensive for the boyfriend on the receiving end of all this stuff. Absolutely diabolical work. But yeah, we're just kind of seeing the usual kind of virtue signal, and they're going after this guy who, in many people's eyes, just made a common sense tweet.
No, Hasan is jealous that the gay guy flirting with his girlfriend is getting far more of a reaction than Hasan ever got flirting with his own girlfriend. That's why he's jealous. He's jealous because the gay guy has 1,000 times more game with his own girlfriend than he does.
Trying to keep people from getting hurt during these times, and yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
take. That was just fucking funny. It started off kind of, but that got fucking funny. It's always great to see Hasan getting cucked like that again and again and again. Because he is a little cuck boy, so I love seeing it.